Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another game commentary. This game I'm playing as, this is a Nocturne jungle commentary from Diamond 1. For runes and masteries, they'll be in the description as always, but I believe for my runes, I think my reds may have been attack speed, my yellows armor, my blues magic resist flat or magic resist per level, either one, and my quints were AD. And for masteries, either 921 or 2190. For your runes, you can take like either in your reds you can go like some armor pen, you can get some AD, attack speed. All three of those work for your reds. You can do either one. All of them are good. It's kind of standard preference. And this game I went with attack speed, like I say. So for playing Nocturne in the jungle, what my kind of like focus is really in general, it's not so much ganking and having early pressure. It's more about farming and securing mid game and late game pressure. I don't just want to be farming 24/7, of course, but I do want to be focused. Like, I don't want to be dedicating so much effort into pressuring the lanes early that I fall really far behind. And getting level 6 as early as possible is pretty important when you're playing as Nocturne. Your ganking pressure just goes through the roof as soon as you have that paranoia. So I put down my trinket here just to stop any invades that might be coming through onto my red buff. I started up my red here just because I feel as though I'm going to get the most help possible, because that's when my bot lane is, and my bot lane can help me kill this red buff, and I'll take less damage from the red, therefore it'll be done quicker, all that lovely business. I even get a barrel from Gragas, which is really nice too. So Gragas, Ezreal still is one of my mini lizards, which is very rude of him, but I'll survive, so it's cool. I do my red buff with Smite. I then take away my wolves here as well. Just nothing fancy here, and then I'm going to go do my blue buff. Now I don't figure that this Vi will invade me, so I don't really care about doing my blue second. Usually, if I'm afraid of being invaded, I'll take away my buff, my second buff, as the second camp, as opposed to doing it as the third camp like I did here. But now I've got my double buff, so I'm kind of looking for an opportunity to gank somewhere. I figure Vi is most likely going to be showing mid, because that is where that would just be the easiest place for her to gank, either top or mid. But she does decide to go top, so there's that, and I can't do anything about that. So instead, I decide to go bot lane to try and get this gank off. Thresh engages a bit early, and right here, I preemptively flash in front of this Tarek's face. What that does is it means that if Tarek then flashes away from me, my fear tether won't break. So this guy's going to get feared no matter what happens, and if he does get feared, then he's going to die. Unfortunately, I take 2 tower hits in there, just being a bit too aggressive, thinking maybe we can get Caitlyn, which is my mistake. But we get a nice kill there, which is cool. I did say I wouldn't have a lot of early pressure, but so far I've been doing that. But I'm not, still camping our lane. Now I'm spending a lot of time farming. So I'm just doing like a full jungle clear here, taking away my golems, take away my wraiths, take away my wolves. But Gragas, I remember he pings me and says, let me take the big one. I don't know what he did. I'm actually going to see what he does with that. I remember him saying it, and I was like, well, I don't want to give him this, but I'm going to be a nice guy and I'm going to do it. So I give it to him, and I think that meant that he could buy his chalice. Yeah, so he had enough gold. Like because I gave him the 50 gold from the wolves, he then got enough gold to buy a chalice. So there you go. Our nice guy Foxdrop gives away his jungle for his laners. Now I'm looking for a lane gank here, because Vi's already been top once, and she's probably going to come top again. This is a really easy gank for me. I'm looking here for the counter gank. I'm not looking to kill this Vladimir, which is why I could have gone right there. I should have gone right there on Vlad, but I don't go because I'm not looking for the gank. I'm looking for the counter gank. However, the opportunity presents itself a bit too much, and we just get this free kill. A great thing about Nocturne's tether against Vladimir is that even when Vlad is pulled, he still gets feared, so that's really nice. And now I've just recalled here, and I'm going to buy my first item. I go for Spirit Stone, Tier 1 boots, a Ruby Crystal, Ward, and 3 health potions. My standard buy when I get back into for my first jungle clear is I like to get Spirit Stone, Tier 1 boots, a Ward, and 3 potions. That's my standard buy. But because I had a bit of extra gold, I could also get Ruby Crystal on top of that, and that's going to be building into my Ancient Golem. I'm looking to go full tank this game, or mostly full tank, because our top laner is not tanky. Our top laner is Zed, so they're not going to be tanking, so I figure I might as well be tanking. So I'm just cleaning up my jungle here as well. I figured I would do my race and my golems rather than do my race and my wolves, because my red buff is going to be respawning soon. So I want to be around my red so I can take it away as quickly as possible. And once I kill this, I'll be level 6. So I might head over to this bot lane, because this bot looks like it could be a juicy gank, but maybe. Okay, so I'm now looking here for this gank bot. I'm moving in closer. Whenever I see a good opportunity, I'm going in here. I use my lantern, but they flash away. I don't have to waste my ult here, which is cool. I'm going to just use my lantern. I help this Gragas push into the tower, and now I'm going to go take Vi's red buff away, because Vi just showed at the bot lane, just skanked bot, so I know that chances are she just went blue and bot. She wouldn't have had time to go red, blue, bot, so I know that her red is open, so I can go top and take that away. Now I go in for this gank top lane, get a free kill on Vlad, and I'm just going to keep pushing this wave out. I then push the second wave as well, but I leave like 3 or 2 caster minions there. The reason why I did that is because I thought that Vi might be coming top, and if she was top and I was still staying, she could probably kill me, and I didn't want to die for free there. So now I'm just I'm donating this blue buff over to Gragas. Gragas with blue buff is really good. Zed is getting chased down by Vi, but they're not doing anything, so I don't have to go counter gang that just yet. But I might show my face up top just to help him out, or just to hold that top lane if he needs it. Not looking like he really needs it so much. But I'm going to go now do a standard gank onto this Vi. I'm just going up the river, and I'm just going to go in for him. That he goes really ham onto Zed there, but like he's not going to get anything. So again, we get that kill there, and because this Zed has because Vlad has just died and Zed has just recalled, I get to push all this wave out again. I want to shove this to the tower so that Vlad gets denied all the CS, and also just put a bit of pressure onto the lane. But this is kind of something which, you know, it's a tiny bit disheartening. Like, this is Zed, I've camped his lane a lot, and Vlad is still winning this lane quite hard. Like, Vlad was almost tower diving our Zed, and I've given him a lot of help, but it doesn't matter because I can still soak up that top lane to the extent where I'm getting myself fed as well. So it's really, really good to that extent. And I'm 103, I'm pretty fed. My farm is fairly high. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good considering how much lane pressure I've been having as well. And I've just been making sure to not fall behind on that. Now I see Vi's ganking onto this Gragas here, and that was this was a really bad play, like a poor miscommunication play. What happens is I go in on Vi, I fear her, and I use my Q on her, but as my fear is about to go off and as my Q is about to land, Gragas ults her away from him, and so my fear and my Q both don't go off, and so Vi gets away scot-free. I figured Gragas was just scared that he was going to die. I guess going 0 kills is worse than going 1 for 1 in his eyes, and it probably is because he would have had a kill spree, but I don't think he even had to die. It was just a bit of poor communication, but not something to rage over. Like that, stuff like that happens in solo queue. It wasn't the right play to make, but it doesn't mean that necessarily, you know, you have to rage at someone and just, oh, you, Gragas, you're stupid, what are you doing? You know, no, it's not worth that. It's just one of those things. Doesn't matter, and you move on. Now, when I went back here now, because I'm snowballing, because I'm quite far ahead and I'm kind of fed in this game the way it's going, I figure I can afford to buy a brutalizer here. I like brutalizer on junglers in general because it's a fairly cheap item buy, and it gives you CDR, which is really important, especially on junglers that have an ultimate which has a high impact ultimate, much like Nocturne has. Really good. And I see here as well, this Gragas is getting ganked, so I see a good opportunity to jump onto this Kali, but she's making some nice plays until she face tanks my Q and she dies. So a counter gank there, we get a kill out of that, so that's all good. And now I'm just looking to take down this tower, or at least I was trying to, but Gragas isn't here because he's a bit too low. There's no minions either, so I can't quite take that just yet. Now Gragas has gone back, just to help me finish off those minions. Thank you, Gragas, you're very kind. And yeah, he's still going to stay. Good thing about Gragas is that with his passive, he was really low health, but he didn't have to recall because his passive is just regenerating him so much health. Especially now he's got blue buff, he doesn't have to worry about running out of mana. He can just spam his abilities and stay in the lane and keep up his pressure. And now me, I'm just staying to farm as well. I haven't even recalled here because I didn't need to. I see a good opportunity to go onto this Caitlyn here. She mucks up her net, but she was dead anyway. Like, she was 100% dead. And now we can push out this lane as well. Dragon is open too, so this would be a really good time to take away the drag. Of course, we decide to take away the drag. We're just kind of snowballing this game as much as possible. Like, towers now are very, very important. Kills aren't as important. It's towers, in my opinion, which I'm really, really looking for. I'm looking for the tower kills and all that kind of stuff. I see that Akali was kind of walking into the dragon pit, so I knew she was probably going to flash over the wall. A great thing about Nocturne versus Akali is that when you tag her with your Q, and when you tag an invisible unit with your Q on Nocturne, you still see where they're running because the little Dustbringer trail just follows them around. So I knew where she was. I knew if she was trying to juke me or something like that. So I could just follow my trail, and I caught up onto her. And she dies again. She's 0-6-0, so she's not having a great game today. But yeah, and my next items on Nocturne, again, like I said, I was just going to go full tank because my top lane is an assassin, he's not tanky, so I want to go full tank. And also if I'm tanky, especially with armor, if I've got a lot of armor this game, then I can force tower dives and make plays that way and be very aggressive in that sense. Normally, Magic Resist would be a good buy here because Taric does a lot of magic damage. But more importantly, they have Vlad top and Akali mid, both high magic damage champions. But I'm going for armor here because firstly the magic damage champions aren't really that fed, so they're not really doing too much damage to me. And secondly, like I was saying, it means that I can tower dive with great efficiency. So we get another mid tower there, and we also get the in here. We're just really looking to close this game out. Like, this game is pretty much over now. Just got the in here, but now I'm just shoving this bot lane down again. I'm just pushing, just like I was saying, closing out the game. I'm not recalling when it's unnecessary. I'm pushing lanes out just so I can then go and take down towers. We see another good opportunity to go mid, and because we fought that, that's pretty much the game. Game's over. We can destroy this now, 21 minutes into the game, and there's that. So thanks a lot for watching my Nocturne commentary, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me for more commentaries and more resources on how to improve yourself as a League of Legends player. Also, come visit me on my social media, my Facebook, on my Twitter, and you can catch me streaming on Twitch too. All of those links I just mentioned are in the description for you to check out for yourself. But thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video.